that which did not kill me is going to make me strong. I am Survivor. Good morning, everyone. It's day 2, and today I have no idea what we're doing again. Today we're supposed to be seeing a whole bunch of people like Derrick Jaxn, Iyanla Vanzant, and Sarah Jakes. Well, her last name is different now. I don't know her real last name. And who else? And who else is gonna be down here? And Stephan speaks, and people like that, other like YouTubers and stuff, and some celebrities. First 500 registrants get to meet them. I just want to hear what they have to say, and then I want to come back up and get ready for tonight's red carpet event because I've been nominated.
Metaphor all the way from high. Stop it, stop it. And tonight we have something, okay.
Thank you for coming out here. Welcome everybody, thank you for coming out here. It's a blessing to be before you and get to speak to you this afternoon. So a quick introduction, my name is Stephan. Stephan Labosier.
What does that mean?
All right, it is a blessing, but unfortunately, many of you don't always embrace your intuition. You ignore it, you rationalize past it, you give yourselves reasons to entertain someone who does not belong in your life. So, you can meet a guy tomorrow, have one conversation. In that first conversation, you already know he's not it. It ain't gonna work. It ain't supposed to go nowhere, but for various reasons, you will find ways to hold on, to entertain, to engage, and that sets you up for damage and hurt and disappointment. So I want to make sure you start to avoid these things. You start to make sure that you stay out of the way of the people who do not belong in your life so that you can receive the person who is best for you. So with that said, I want to give 3 quick tips to help you get more in tune with your spirit, more in tune with your intuition. And for anyone who questions how accurate their intuition is, let me just tell you, if you look at it from a biblical perspective, God says He gave us a spirit of truth. That's the reason why deep within you, you always know the answer if you're willing to go deep within and listen to it. So here's step number 1. Start recognizing and removing negative energy out of your life. Many of you are surrounded by negative people, negative environments, watching negative TV shows, you name it, and you're dealing with it. And that is going to make it very hard for you to, one, focus on you and your growth, but to also hear your spirit and be in tune with it. Now, you got to start looking at what am I engaging in that doesn't serve any purpose, serve me any good. That TV show you're staying up late to watch, that reality show, cut it out, all right? Those people that only want to talk negativity in your life, get rid of them. Now, I don't want you going home and cutting everyone off, let me know, all right? So calm down, don't rush out and do this. But you do need to start to recognize what is pouring negativity in your life, and you need to address these people and address these things and make the necessary adjustments. Step number 2, you need to talk to God more. What I have found is, I've spoken to a lot of married couples, a lot of divorcees, and I'll ask them, did you ask God if you should marry this person? 90% say no. 10% say, I asked God, he told me no, and I married them anyway. So ain't no surprise why we're seeing so many dysfunctional relationships, so many divorces, so many problems. We are not consulting with God. We ask God to bring us the person, but when the person comes, we don't ask God if that person is for us. So you have to make sure you take a step back and talk to God and ask him. And if you're saying, well, I have a hard time hearing him, this is what getting more in tune with your spirit and practicing is going to help you do. You got to learn to hear God's voice. Every last one of you in here can hear God. You may not have been used to it yet, and sometimes you heard God, but you ain't like what he said. Right? So you convince yourself it's something else, but no, he's talking to you. And a lot of times what he tells you to do isn't going to make any sense. It ain't going to be what you like, but it's going to be best for you.
Right.
But let's just say you're still struggling with talking to God, getting in tune with your spirit, listen to your intuition. So I'm going to give you one more tip to help you improve in this area. Fasting. Now, you see that one coming, huh?
Nope.
Listen. I'm a man who has fasted 7 days, no food, just water. All right? We can all do it, but we're conditioned to thinking we can't. And we got to eat. We got to do this. Listen, when you need clarity, when you need to go closer to God, because sometimes when you're asking God a question about this person, this situation, this job, it's almost like you in one room and God's in the other room, and you're screaming across the house asking a question, talking about he can't hear me. No, get out your room and go to him.
Yes.
Draw closer to him, and fasting will help you do that. But fasting not only will help you with your getting in tune with your spirit and intuition, it will help you in so many various ways. So I encourage everyone in here, look into it, research it, go at your pace. Do what's best for you, but add it to your life. And I promise you, when you do, you're going to see everything start to improve. So the last thing I'm going to say before I get off here is, I really want you to be receptive to what we're going to be talking about today. Open your heart, open your mind, open your spirit. You may be skeptical of some things may not sound right to you, but again, pray about it. When you get home, ask God, was this information for you? You didn't come here for no reason. You came here to be empowered, to grow, to see better in your life. But make sure you include God in that process, and you are open to the correction that you need to see those improvements. Thank you.
With their starting five being dudes under 5 feet tall, chubby, bad knees, asthma, out of shape. Anybody ever seen that? And you ain't gonna see it. Same thing goes for a healthy relationship. You've never seen a healthy relationship. Vice versa. But the same thing also goes for love. I've never seen healthy love within the context of a healthy relationship with two people who hadn't first established it on a personal level. So if we're going to figure this whole love thing out, we first have to start with our definition of self-love. Who wants to give me their definition of self-love? Nobody. Somebody said love yourself. Any more? Know your worth. Okay. She said accepting you and all your flaws that come with it. I like that. Now, my definition of self-love is real simple. It's the understanding, the acceptance, and the protection of ourselves through daily habits that get us to the healthiest version of ourselves. Real simple. Not wordy at all. Now, anytime that I say that to a woman, because typically, I'm in my DMs and trying to help people out as much as possible. Please don't be offended if I don't get to your DM. I get like 3,000 a day. Anytime I say that to a woman, first she makes a face. Then secondly, she says something like, okay, but what's the most important out of all of that you just said? Anybody want to guess what it is? No. It's no all of the above. It's the understanding piece. You know, we're here right now at the Real Power Summit, put on by the Power to Exhale. We talk about how to take off that mask and stand in your truth, but you can't do that if you don't understand yourself. The problem is, too many of us, we substitute what should be that phase of growing and understanding of ourselves for efforts to be accepted. Not even accepting ourselds, but accepted by other people. I'll give you an example. Where my fellas at? Give me a big old whoo! Where y'all at?
Take away from this, you gotta be willing to go into your past, face them hurts, and resolve them once and for all. A lack of healing disconnects us from our spirit. A lack of healing makes us afraid to be vulnerable, and now we can't embrace true love even when it comes our way. A lack of healing causes us to end up in the wrong relationships and dealing with the wrong people. You've got to do the work within yourself. You can't just talk about it, you gotta be about it. So be willing to take those steps. Again, I know it's not easy, and I know facing those things can be very difficult to do, but it's going to be worth it, and it's going to change your life for the good forever. So I encourage you, take that step, talk to God, and get to your true potential in life.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I would say the one thing that stuck on my mind just listening to the questions was, I want everybody to understand that God doesn't ask us to do much. A lot of times He just asks you to move forward.
Most of the young ladies in here, you guys are about, y'all grown, 25 and up, so I'm dealing with a more mature crowd. That means you have some experiences. That means you felt some things, you've given yourself to somebody who didn't give you what you was given in return. You've been, with everything that you've been through, I'm tired of seeing so many, and I know it's mostly women in here, act like they haven't been through those things. Act like they haven't survived what they've survived. Acting like they haven't invested into themselves what they've invested into themselves. At some point, you gotta remember who the fuck you are. And then that's just what it is. But whenever you put the things that you want over the things that you deserve, you can forget that. When you let those people who mistreat you set the standard for the way that you should be treated, you forget that. So if there's anything I can leave you guys in here with today, is to not forget your crown and make sure that anybody who plans on coming into your life,
You see, at 20, when you're out of your mama's house and out of your grandmother's church, that's when it's time for you to develop your intimate relationship with the God of your understanding that will guide you to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and beyond. You are our vision of the future. We want you to take your time. Don't be so excited and in a rush to grow up. I remember when I was 20, I couldn't wait to be 25. And when I got 25, I couldn't wait to be 30. When 40 hit me, I started going backwards. I can look like I'm 25. Okay, 20s, hold on to your innocence. Understand that you really don't have enough experience to understand and recognize some things, but that doesn't make you wrong. 20 is when you're clarifying your vision, so your mistakes are purposeful. They help you learn what not to do. And see, at 20, so many of us were mothering and wifing and doing, taking care of people. Then we missed our lessons and our blessings, and we gave away our innocence. That's okay. 20s, take your time. If it's a good idea today, it'll be a better idea tomorrow. Get clear before you move, before you commit. And understand, even if you make a wrong choice or decision today, you got plenty of time to clean it up. Give yourself permission to do the wrong thing so that you can learn how to do it better. Can you hear me, Thomas?
So we're walking back to the room. Iyanla Vanzant was just up, and Derrick Jaxn and Stephan speaks. And now we're going to the room to get rested for tonight's award ceremony. And we're gonna see what happens. I wonder what these people in white are doing. Everyone wants to know.